Wow. Hello and welcome to another episode of Becoming Enchanted. I am your host, Stacey Lee, and I have a special guest host tonight,
Jason.
So tonight we actually have our paranormal team on. We're going to talk a lot about the things that are going on and lots of cool things and how we all got involved and how we got all connected to each other and hopefully some spooky stories. The biggest thing I want to talk about tonight, like what do we always start and talk about, is our sponsor. So I want to thank you to the Maine Paranormal and Horror Con. Please go check them out at maineparanormalhorror.com. I believe tickets went on sale November 1st. So you can still get tickets now. If you're interested in being a vendor, I would get in now and start that application process because it is a vetted event. We are going to be looking at it and see what's going on. So go check out maineparanormal.com. That is a tongue twister.
Yeah, and they have amazing guests already lined up.
They do. They have some amazing guests already.
Very good people.
They were supposed to be our guests last week, but there was a scheduling issue and, people have to work. It was just kind of one of those things. So we are going to have them on. We're going to talk more about what's going on in that event, who all is there. So I'm very excited about that. Oh, yeah. I had a blast last year.
Last year was insane. It was great.
Right?
It was the best convention I've ever been to.
Right? I think it's probably one of the best
Easily,
I've been to.
The smoothest, the best.
And it was their very first one.
Yeah, that's what blew my mind was they'd never done it before. And all of a sudden there were, what did they get? Like 7,000 per day? Like
it was like 7,000 to 10,000 per day.
Yeah.
It was packed and it ran so super smooth. Oh, yeah. And like they thought about all of the things ahead of time and they knew like what challenges they were going to face and they knew all the things that were going to happen. So I'm excited for this year.
Oh yeah, this year's going to be way better.
That is where we became a couple.
We did.
At the Maine Paranormal September. What day was that?
7th. September 7th.
Yeah, good for you.
I remember.
So please go check them out. Check all of the things out. It is going to be an amazing event that happens. I think it's September 13th and 14th this year. But I know that seems like a long way off, but get your tickets now, get your hotel now, get all the things and come up to Maine. And I mean, who doesn't want to be in Maine in the fall for a horror festival? Like that's like.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Real quick. I'm sorry. Can you say that?
Hi, Jose. Why?
Ho, hi. I just wanted to bring that up. Sorry.
Okay. No, you want me to say what he said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, how do you say that? Ho, hi.
I'm not sure.
All right. He did with an H, which threw me off. I'm sorry. That was an autism thing.
Yeah, that's a tism thing. We are the tism bunch. So our next sponsor is Sean and Danielle with the Doss House. I believe 2 of our guests are going to actually be at the Doss House on December 4th. to do a live TikTok event to come watch that and see what's going on there. And I believe Nicole braved the Doss House recently by herself, so we'll talk a little bit more about that. They are owners of the Doss House. They are founders of Unique Paranormal. They also have their own event, Creep It Real, which you're going to start to see more about because that happens this summer. Jason Combs is on here. Hi, nerds. Sorry, I can't say we're going to show. Love you guys. Love you, Jason.
Love you, Jason. Miss you, dude.
I know.
You're
we need to hang out again. I miss you so much. And so they are amazing people. You need to go check them out. And obviously, one of our sponsors is actually on tonight. That's the Snarly Yow. So the Snarly Yow first appeared in local accounts. We're going to talk a little bit about that because we always bring this little local urban legend to the stage before we bring our guest on. The Snarly Yow appeared in local accounts as early as the 1700s, especially around it's typically around the South Mountain, Hagerstown, and Old Wagon Pass that are now like modern roads. It is described often as a massive black dog. So you see like the pictures and stuff like that. And when I bring Snarly on, he can correct me if I'm wrong with this. But I think I've heard accounts that sometimes it's white, but mostly black. Have you heard anything about it being white?
I've heard white. I've heard gray. I've heard standing on two legs. There's a lot of accounts throughout history. Like the 1700s, there was a bunch of accounts, but they didn't really document them because it was so early of a time period.
Okay.
But like there's been in the 60s and there's the 80s and there's, the 2000s earliest is that it's been depicted as a big gray dog or a black dog that like growls. It doesn't do anything but growl, or you drive through it thinking you hit something and then it's just gone.
It's almost like his eyes are this like burning eyes, where it, almost like I depict it as a hellhound because it's seen unseen and it has those eyes.
I mean, you almost could think
but very ghostly. Yeah. And I think when last time we were all together, we were talking about that. We'll bring that on the stage, but it doesn't bark. The creature doesn't bark.
It growls.
It growls.
It snarls.
Snarly. Yeah.
That's how.
And then it vanishes. So it like comes, stares at you, and snarls. Like witnesses swear that the Yarly can walk straight through the fences, like ghostly. It can walk through fences, bullets, passing through carriages, like untouched. So for centuries, people have tried to explain it, and this supernatural restless guardian, because it's what he is known to be. He's a guardian of the lands. He's a restless spirit and an omen for those who travel too far in the dark. So with that, I'm going to bring our team on. Open. I love it. OPP. I love that.
OPP.
I know.
It's
Open
like pimps and then
portal.
OPP.
I know you were the pimps.
Can you transition more smoothly?
And then OPP, right? So it is Open Portal Paranormal. Nicole is the founder, and she is going to be our leader. So I'm going to bring her on first, and then bring Snarly, where we just talked about, and then Randall. And this is our team, Open Portal Paranormal, OPP. Hello, guys.
Hi.
So I am going to first go to you, Nicole, because you are the founder. You are a leader. Hail to the leader.
One of us.
No,
I'm joking.
I didn't go like that. I went hail to the leader like that. No.
I'm joking.
So why? What is your why? Like you reached out to all of us and had us join. Why did you create this team?
Listen, all of you are crazy. All of you are crazy like me. So that's the first why. No, realistically, when I was a child, I had a lot of experiences seeing things in my grandparents' home. And I guess my whole life I've always been interested in the paranormal because of it. And then maybe 6 years or so ago, I started getting into groups and like teams. And I was like, you know what? Like, I kind of just want to do my own thing and my own team. And then all of you kind of just fell into place. I met, Dave at events, and Randall was in another team that I was in, and then you guys, and it's just kind of I don't know, it's folded together so perfectly at this point.
I want to touch on that because I do feel like this was like divinely driven at some point. Like we all met for a reason. Like Randall, I know you and I have not met, but you guys did. I feel like it was all like we were pushed together somehow by other forces. Yeah,
Yeah, I
everybody's
definitely
going
agree.
yes.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So you created this. You're like, I'm going to do my own team. I want to do this. I want to like. I've known you for a little bit now, but I also know that you are serious into like research and wanting to do the things that like really understand the histories and the stories behind people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Figuring that out is very important to me. And that was the thing that I think maybe not to talk down or anything on anybody else, but I just feel like there was a lot of lack of commitment with the historical accuracy when it came to really diving deep into things, really doing research before you went to a property. That's really important to me.
I think it is like understanding those stories, that back history. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
So then your first, Randall, were you the first member of?
I believe so. Yeah, I
Yep.
actually do think I am.
So I don't know personally know Randall. Nicole, how did you meet Randall?
We met throughout the paranormal, through other teams, and we knew a friend in common who sadly passed away, and we kind of just hit it off like right off the bat when we like the first time we met each other. We were just like, okay, we're best friends for life now, and so.
That was Weeping Glass too, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were at Weeping Glass, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, me, you, and Troy, he's on a different team, one of our friends, and we're like, we're gonna go in the basement, and we just like, I don't know, we just like became fast friends after that.
That's how it kind of happened with me and you. Like immediately when I met you, like our energies clicked, and we're like, I felt like I've been friends with you for years.
Yeah,
Did you feel that when we were out doing our adventures?
I do for
Randall
sure.
was not at. He's the silent member.
Very mysterious.
Elusive, like
He's the
Bigfoot.
enigma. He's the enigma of it all. So I feel like you just have this energy of like you feel very welcoming. You feel like you want to bring people together. You want to bring people in. So I appreciate that.
That was the whole point of why I did this, is because I wanted it to be an all-inclusive thing for people. I didn't want anybody to feel like they were left out for any reason. So that's why I was like, I'm going to make my own team and kind of give it away to like the weirdos and the outcasts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the outcasts, right? That's how I feel sometimes. So then we have Snarly, who he's the one that the reason why I got involved, because I know Snarly. I've known him for a while now. I met him and we
been trying to get me on the show for a while.
I know. This is the first time I actually got you on the camera. Finally.
I'm representing.
Oh, he's wearing my shirt.
God, look at that.
He's
and
wearing my shirt.
I have a huge beard crush on her too.
He has a beard crush,
Well,
yes, on Snarly. Yeah.
I need this. I need to work on it.
Yeah, but you need more of the gray. I know you don't like the gray, but you need more of the gray.
Yeah.
Because like it, that's part
Maybe
of it.
20, 30 years down the road, I'll be able to do a side pick of Snarly.
Keep it up, Jason. Keep it up.
I'll get it. I'm gonna get your oil too. He's got a special oil out.
Yeah, you have someone that makes you a special beard.
Yeah,
beard
if you
oil.
go to Cryptic
Yes, I do.
Collection in the Susquehanna
Valley Mall.
Susquehanna
Yes.
Valley Mall, he sells that special beard oil. Look at his beard.
It's impressive.
It is impressive. It is very impressive. So Snarly, did I hit on everything correctly? Like what could you change?
Yes.
Like the story I told about the
No,
Snarly
I can add to it. I can add to the story. Sometimes he appears black. Most of the time he appears black, occasionally white. Sometimes when he appears white, he'll appear headless. That's the one variation that you may not have heard of. I have never heard of any reports where he's been bipedal, though. It's the only thing. Everything I've ever seen, read, or been reported to me has always been on all fours. I have had reports last year in Georgia. I actually had two separate people in Georgia come up and describe a black dog in the roadway down in Georgia, right outside of Lookout Mountain. So he's been as far south as down there now.
Wow. So that's all Appalachian. It's all Appalachia.
It's all
So
the same.
it seems like it follows that Appalachian mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
do we know, like, obviously in the stories you read, he's like a protector of the guardian of land. Is that in line what you have researched, that he is a protector?
Yeah, protect the roadways, waterways, stuff like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I know we recently went to Boonesboro. We went into the museum and got to see one of the original pictures of the snarly yowl that was drawn, right?
Yep. You have it?
I am. I'm going to try to pull it up right now. Let me go to this side. This side will probably be better.
So I did, while we're doing this, is I did find out that stretch up the 40 has never had any fatalities.
Really?
Yep.
So it's protecting from all of them.
Has never had fatalities between I forget the towns, but it's Middletown and is it Buchanan? No, it's not.
Boonesboro.
Boonesboro. Never any fatalities.
Interesting.
What are you searching for?
I'm looking for the snarly yowl one, but I take lots of pictures apparently. I'm just continuing to scroll. But that was actually a really cool experience. Like, we had a lot of fun going there.
Did.
And
that was an incredible
that was
day.
so fun.
Oh, I'm getting close. Here we go. We're at Antietam. We ended up going to Antietam and seeing the
Wait, is she twerking on the tombstone?
what? Twerking on the what?
What is that photo of?
Remember she took the hold on, I guess I just
can you
let me screen share.
Can you share that?
We're gonna screen share. No, I'm not.
No,
I don't like
don't
that.
do
I'm
it.
not screen sharing that. But you were doing the crayon rub or whatever to get when we.
Don't share that.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm not sharing that
When
one.
it was small, it looked like you were twerking on it.
No, see, she's got,
I assure you, there was no twerking happening.
Goodness.
I can't. Why is the mouse
even
over
in
there?
real life, I'm looking at it like on the picture.
No,
I'm
you're
like
looking
she's
at
twerking.
the gravestone.
All right, let's go on.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting there. I'm in the
So,
museum.
like, I've done a bunch of research for Snarly Owl as far as sightings, documented sightings, and I found maybe 3 new newspaper clippings, and it spans from I think 1920 something. Then there was a 1960s and the 1980s. And then the recent one I found was the bipedal, and that was 2015.
Yeah, because I always thought he wasn't bipedal.
And that's what I was talking to you, Dave.
He's not. And when I start hearing bipedal, I start thinking the Dueño.
Yeah, so maybe that's not like when we went to Antietam, then we drove around. What road was that, Dave?
Antietam was Sharpsburg Pike.
Yeah.
And then there was a cutoff that we had to go down to. And we were driving around there. I can't remember what the road was called.
Oh, I don't even know.
All right, so this is the image of the Snarly Owl.
They found a bipedal.
This is one of the first images that was written.
Oh, there, yeah,
it was incredible right too.
I know. I actually hold on. I have to show this as well, because this is you looking at the image.
Oh, that's the back. That's where I flipped it over.
That's the back. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Looking for the. There's got to be a way.
And I did take a picture of the back.
I did too. Right here. It says Snarly Owl. Yep.
What does that say?
There's got to be a way. Oh, it just says Snarly Owl, and then it says
I thought
the something
dog.
Oh, did they just disappear?
They're gone.
Bye. I think they accidentally closed out.
This is our
it's your show, Nicole.
Randall, it's all you, man.
Now, why do we have what is going on there? Hide vertical.
You left.
Yeah.
You left?
No, I don't know what
disappeared.
happened.
Oh yeah, she got excited. She clicked out of it. She's like, I'm done.
It's all you guys. Oh, here's the. Is this
So
the
yeah, go
closer up?
back to
there we
that
go.
picture. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
here I
a
got it closer up.
perfect
Hold on.
picture.
Let me download it and bring it in. All right. No, not video file. I hit the wrong button.
It's too much stuff, man. That's a lot of work. Yeah, that picture right there.
Yeah, that's why.
And then now control. Can you control zoom this?
I don't think I
I don't
can.
think you can.
Yeah, it says. I don't know what the top says, but then the bottom says Snarly Yell.
The Clark something.
The Clark.
So-
No, I
The
think
Clark-
it says the black dog. I think
Oh,
it
the
says
black dog, Snarly Yell.
Snarly Yell.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
If that's
It's
the line
weird
you're
how
trying
that
to
looks
read,
like
'cause I got the same picture.
Yeah.
The bleed on the back of it looks like some kind of
Yeah.
phoenix.
It doesn't look like an eagle or a phoenix or some
Eagle
kind of
or-
bird.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So that was really cool. Like when we were in there and we saw all of that, because this is like talks about a little bit about South Mountain magic in that case, and seeing that was like, oh my God, this is the actual Snarly Yell. Like, this is like a picture that was drawn.
Oh, yeah.
drawn.
How many?
I don't know how many,
years
but I
ago?
don't think there was
I
a
don't
date
know.
on it.
No, there wasn't a date, and that's what I was looking for, like an artist or a date or any of that, and couldn't find anything.
But if you look at the actual picture and the pegs that are holding that picture on, they're like rusted into the print. So it's got to be a long time ago.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
it is.
Yep.
So what drew you to the Snarly Yell? Because I
no,
think that's
making
what
sure-
drew us all together was this Snarly Yell. But
yeah. Make a short story long. I was working security at my church, and my pastor came up, and I opened everything up. Pastor came up and said, "You look wildly weird today," and the gears started turning. And I started researching, and this was Sunday. By Monday night, I already had the LLC or the doing business ads for my LLC for Snarly Owl, and I was off and running with it. Monday morning, I was up on South Mountain where I took you guys to Dahlgren Chapel, where they have the warning, beware of the Snarly Owl, just to kind of get my inspiration and see what I wanted to do with it. And I love the old stories. I love this area around Harper's Ferry where I live is full of old ghost stories, old cryptid stories, but nobody knows about them.
What are you doing?
So I just want to keep the stories alive.
and that's what I love about you is like, because I think that's what drew us all together. We want to keep those stories alive. I'm looking for the Snarly Yell thing. There's an actual thing
Yep,
there
board.
across at Dahlgren Castle
Yeah.
on the trail right here. That one that says beware of the Snarly Yell and talks about the black dog. One night, a huntsman famous as Sure Shot encountered the beast. You have to download it first.
Oh.
He aimed and fired his rifle. The shot went right through the animal with no effect. He fired again and again, and each shot passing through this shadowy beast. Finally overcome with dread, he fled.
Yep.
So
Dahlgren Chapel, where we were all at, where we started, where I told you the story and showed you the sign and showed you the chapel. Madeline Dahlgren wrote a book in 1882 called South Mountain Magic. And in that book was the first written accounts ever of Snarly Yow. And that's one of the stories that was in there, as well as the frontiersman throwing axes at him and axes passing through. One brave soul actually threw punches at Snarly Yow.
really,
And nothing landed.
yeah. So to me, like when we were there at Dahlgren Castle, we were like doing some research and we were looking around. I really felt like he's super connected. Like there's a relation with him and like a hellhound. Like, do you feel like what are your thoughts on that?
Yes, no, I don't know.
Okay.
There's been different theories as to where Snarly came from. Wizard Ziddle, who was the wizard of South Mountain, may have conjured him up to protect the roadways, waterways. Some of that doesn't make sense anymore. There's stories, and I think you and I have talked about it, Stacy, before. The Black Shuck over in England.
Black Shuck, yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Black Shuck in the 1600s burned down two churches, and there's still a still standing church that has huge giant dog claw marks in the wood. And a few years ago,
Yes.
they found the remains of a giant dog buried near where one of the churches were burned down. Some people believe that Snarly Yow was related to the Black Shuck, and the Black Shuck they claim was related to Odin's wolves.
See, I do pick up a lot of Odin, like with that. Like
Mm-hmm.
it, my view of religion, my theoretical view of religion is there's a lot of connections in between different religions. And yes, so you have the hellhounds, but you have Odin's wolves, and now we have the Black Shuck and Snarly Owl over here. So what isn't, I mean, that's very fearful, this black ghostly like dog that you would meet in the woods. So you've never actually had a sighting.
Yeah.
It's just
I've
something that
talked to
you
several
felt
people that
drawn
have
to.
had sightings. Yeah.
Yeah. You
I
felt really
just
drawn
wanted to
to.
keep the story alive. Local legend,
Mhm.
local lore. They keep it
Mhm.
alive. In Harper's Ferry, Snarly was known to show up in people's yards, and he'd hang out in their gardens. They'd throw rocks at him. The rocks would pass through. He'd vanish.
Right, Randall? I was gonna ask you, what are your thoughts? Like is
Yeah,
is a
this is
Snarly
really
new to
cool.
you?
Yeah. Kind of. I feel like I have had heard of it before, but like not in like the Appalachian context. More
Okay.
like when you mentioned Black Chuck, I think I had read something about that before, and there was something else about like an old werewolf tale from a German town that I had heard one time. That's kind of similar to it, but like much different. I don't know, that the whole context is very intriguing though. I really like it.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought in the whole werewolf thing, because that's something that I like always wonder. Like there's so many different legends of the werewolf, of a dog-like creature, werewolf. Do we feel like it's connected? Because apparently Snarly's more on all fours. He's not bipedal, where a werewolf would be.
But the common tie is he's talking about like the German lore. Well, the areas that Snarly was around, there's a lot of German settlers.
Hmm.
So a lot of those stories came over with the settlers.
Is that where the werewolf originated? Was Germany? Is that German lore?
Snarly Yow, I believe, is German lore, is it not?
Well,
Yeah, I want to. Yeah,
depends
yeah.
on-
That was like a Dutch German layover kind of thing,
Mhm.
but not precisely the same thing. It was, yeah. It's kind of the same, but not really.
and
I'm
it
definitely
depends
like
on which lore you're following.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I'm definitely like on a werewolf mindset because I just read this really, really good book. It's called Those Across the River, and it's kind of like a werewolf theme. So, like you were saying before, like how we all kind of came together. Now it's starting to make sense.
Right? Doesn't it seem like we all have these connections, like with somehow all relates back to the Snarly Yow.
I like
Randall
it.
dressed like a werewolf for Halloween too, so I mean,
I literally was. That's
was.
that's weird, dog.
So speaking of costumes and dressing as a werewolf, Starly, I do need to tell you that I have tried everything and I can't get this dye to take. So we need to get for your Snarly
Yes.
costume.
Yeah.
I need it's an alcohol based ink dye. So
Okay.
we need to look it up and find out like where we can get that from. And I think that's the only thing it's going to take, because it's synthetic.
We can talk about it this weekend then.
Yes, we will.
That'll work.
Oh yeah, we're all getting it together this weekend, except for Randall. Sorry.
Oh, geez.
I know. What are we doing this weekend, Starly? Like somehow
Where-
this happened.
Are we getting?
Yeah,
blue
so
balls
this is-
weekend?
Are we getting blue ball this weekend?
We're
Yes,
getting
we
blue
are.
balls.
Yes, we are. This is it. Like
Huh.
you said earlier, how things all of this kind of fell together. Nicole reached out, or I reached out. One of us started talking, and she started laying something out, and I'm like, I've been trying 2 years to get with a team, and then I've been over a year working on this project, and I need a paranormal investigator. And she volunteered, so I told her the story, and then you fell into it when I was talking to you about it, and you already had part of the research done, and everything
Yeah,
just
because
kind
we
of
have a
steamrolled.
project we're working on. We're not going to talk about, but
Yes.
yeah.
That was the whole reason we were running around and visiting places, and watching. I knew things were right. I told Nicole early on, I said, I know why this project couldn't get going because I had to wait for her. I felt like I had to wait for her to get her
Raven
team
is
started.
snoring. I don't know if you guys can hear.
My
it.
girlfriend,
Your girlfriend is snoring.
my girlfriend. But I felt like I had to wait for Nicole to get ready so that I can get her involved in the project. And next thing I know, she's asked me to join the team, and she didn't even know I'd been trying for 2 years to join on a paranormal team.
Mm-hmm.
So
And you actually
I fell
attempted
into
to
it.
join a couple that kind of fell apart.
Yeah, I
And-
had
yeah.
2 that I was trying to get involved with and reaching out, and they're like, "Yeah, we're shutting down." And so I was, it was, I was getting impatient, basically. And Nicole just out of the blue messaged me like a couple days later, "You want to join the team?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I don't even think it was
And
like I'm
then
pretty sure it was like hours later.
what's that?
I'm pretty sure it was like hours later.
Yeah, it probably was. It was like everything just kind of fell into place quickly, and
It did. It super
Yeah,
did.
that's
Because then
weird.
we all
it
hung
did.
out and we're doing like that, research stuff. And Nicole asked us to join the team at over tacos or nachos. There we are.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But we need
How
to
natural is
we need to
that?
crop
Come
or
on.
screenshot or photo edit. What is it called?
Photo edit.
Randall in there.
Photoshop.
Yeah, we need to put him in the
Photoshop.
back.
Randall's not in there.
Yeah.
I'll do it right now.
All right, there you go. Take that picture and Photoshop yourself.
Photoshop yourself.
a
Well-
white square around me.
What was great was
How do we get
being up at the chapel and watching you, Stacy, and you, Nicole, working together. It was like you guys had been working together for a long time, and that was the first time you really ever.
Seriously, right? We connected super quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just stood back and watched, and Jason was doing one thing, and you two were both like zoned in on something else. It was amazing.
And I don't know. I felt like she's like a sister from another mister.
I don't know. I just kept on staring at Snarly's beard.
Well, and staring.
The brother-in-law.
And he literally said to me that day, he's like, I think Snarly is one of my favorite friends of yours.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
No, I think it
I love
was
you, Jason.
it was from the Airbnb that we were in.
Oh, when we
Oh,
went to
God.
Maine.
The
I mean, not Maine,
Johnstown.
Johnstown. We did
Johnstown,
we
yeah.
stayed at an Airbnb.
Oh, yes.
That was sketchy
It was
weird.
Airbnb.
super sketchy Airbnb.
Not a single doorknob in the house.
No,
No.
there wasn't.
No,
It was
not at
weird.
all. Yeah, and one bathroom, and there was 3 men and me.
Have you seen the
Nicole.
movie
And Raven.
Barbarian?
And Raven. Raven was there.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah.
What?
Barbarian.
Have you seen
Yes.
that? I don't know if I have.
I don't remember it, but I did.
Yeah, you have to watch
Terrified
that
of
movie.
Airbnbs.
Yeah, you'll think twice about doorknobless Airbnbs.
Oh
after
goodness,
watching that.
no! I don't know if I want to know.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was weird though.
Oh,
There
yeah.
were no doorknobs. Somebody took all the doorknobs off the doors.
Okay, no, I have to look that up.
Okay.
What is with the doorknobs? No
So-
doorknob.
Randall has we stayed at an Airbnb when we were up at OSR, and poor Randall had to sleep in the bedroom that was connected to the bathroom. And every time somebody had to go to the bathroom, they were like walking through his room. I don't know how he slept. I have no idea how he slept.
Just diarrhea.
What did you say the name of the show was again?
Was there a
Barbarian.
door at least that you can open and close?
Yes. Thankfully there
There
was.
was, yeah. But you still got the odor and everything.
Oh yeah, it was right there.
Yeah, it was very weird.
You look it up.
I'm looking it up. I'm reading it.
All right. So anyway,
Awkward silence.
Oh, was there a secret room? We should have looked for a secret room.
Secret tunnel.
There was, but
Well,
there was
but
only
it was
one
locked.
door locked.
It was locked, and the basement was locked. So yeah.
See, that's how Barbarian started, though. It was
That
locked.
is That is exactly how it went. Yeah.
So we should have went a little further. And
There were
picked it.
smells.
We should have picked the lock to the basement. Because in the inside
Raven
of
ate
the
some weird
Airbnb, in the inside of the Airbnb, it was locked from the outside. So we couldn't open the door because there was no lock there. And if you go outside down to the basement entrance, it was locked from the outside.
Yeah.
And it's Johnstown. Like, I don't know how much
Yeah.
you know about John. You're Randall, you're from that area. It's
Yeah,
Johnstown.
I know Johnstown.
Yeah.
Like we were by the shoot 'em up sheets.
Oh, yeah, the one
Sketch
the one
sheets.
like that. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what they were calling it. Yeah.
The,
Yeah,
the
that's
first time I ever went into that Sheets, there was like I walked in and like some dude was like fighting with like the cashier, and this guy behind me, he's like, "Yep, just another day in Johnstown." I was like, "Yeah."
It is, yeah.
We've been to Johnstown more times than I care to admit.
Yeah.
Well, you guys live out in that area.
Yes.
I mean, we're like an hour and a half away from there.
Okay. So not too bad.
No.
Snarly, how long did it take you to get to Johnstown?
About 2 hours 45 minutes.
That's not us farting. That is Raven snoring.
Sure.
I don't think they can hear it. I don't think they can hear it.
I can't.
She is ripping
can't hear.
logs.
She is totally ripping logs over there.
Excuse me.
Yeah, she was not happy with us last weekend because she has never been to the store without you there.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Collective.
Yes. She was so depressed. She was so depressed.
So Dave and I are part of the Cryptid Collective.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that.
Cryptic Collective was the brainstorm of Gwen Purcell from Got Knocker. She called me one day back in February and said, "I got an idea." And she talked it out, and I must ask her a million questions. And in 12 hours, she had answers to every one of them. So we formed a collective, and some people have decided to back out, but luckily we got you on board. We got our friend Pebbles on board. We're back to our number 5. It's a cryptid themed store, but we have crossover into paranormal, horror, things like that with it, a little metaphysical. Located at the Susquehanna Valley Mall, right inside the main entrance in Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania. And actually, can I plug the show?
Yes, please do it.
December 13th and 14th, just announced yesterday, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yesterday.
We're doing a naughty and nice Krampus Nacht market.
I'm going to add it to
thing.
the. I'm doing it from my phone. Are you going to do it from there? I'm going to add it to the chat.
I don't know if you have it.
Yeah. We're going to do it there in the mall, and what we're going to have vendors, and we're going to have pictures of Krampus. So, and the pictures are free for anybody to come in and get their pictures with Krampus and hang out with the vendors.
Sorry, I have a sickness. I've been sick. I have a cold. I'm getting very stuffy right now. So if I cough and sneeze and stuff like that, it's been a rough couple days. I'm hoping by this weekend it'll be all gone, so I don't spread my sickness to you guys. Yes. So we're gonna have like pictures of the Krampus. People can come just like they sit on Santa Claus's lap. Are we sitting on Krampus's lap, or is it? Are you putting them in a bag?
Krampus.
Are we putting them in a bag?
Well, yeah, there's a few we will be. Birch rods and
you never know. Our birch rods, which they're actually called. I was looking it up today. It's called that's the one this weekend. So this weekend there's an event too.
Oh,
yeah,
this
weekend.
weekend.
Yeah, go ahead.
One
Plug
too?
that one. Plug
Okay,
the one
well,
this weekend.
I'm
Go ahead.
sorry. I just did that one.
yeah, December 5th or November 15th, this Saturday, and then I'll just fall into everything else with that. But this Saturday, November 15th, a friend of mine owns a store over in Berryville, Virginia. She hit me up. She wanted to start Christmas shopping season off of Krampus, so we're doing the Naughty and Nice Krampus. Over there. We're gonna have pictures of Krampus. We've got we're sold out vendor space. We're gonna have 40 vendor spots full. It runs from 10 to 3, and come on out, hang out with the vendors. They're all a bunch of like-minded vendors like us, with the cryptids, the paranormal, the oddities, curiosities, metaphysical, all kinds of fantastic people going to be there. Stacy, you're going to be there, and Nicole's coming down to hang out with us. And with you two actually being in town, last night I went out to the Blue Ball Inn and hung out for several hours with my friends and got a tour, and I was able to hook up an investigation for us, an overnight investigation for us Saturday night after the event and leading up to somebody's birthday.
Oh, I'm
Wonder
glad
who
you
that
mentioned that.
is.
I was going to bring that up.
Yes.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to let it slide. So
36.
Nicole's birthday is Sunday, so we're going to drag her to Krampus and then drag her over to a haunted house. And
Mhm.
this place is just wild. The stories I was hearing from the people that gave me the tour, which are good friends of mine, and they didn't hold back. And it's just the house was built in 1747, has only had 4 owners in 300 and some years, and or almost 300 years. I can't do the math. But there's so much activity in there. It's just unreal. So we're going to do an
Now
overnight in there.
you did post that earlier on your page, right?
Yes, I did.
I made you a flyer.
And Nicole made the flyer with my picture I took.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I actually did something good.
The house was built in 1747.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's I don't think you've seen the there it is.
I've never even
There's the
heard
flyer.
of the Blue Ball.
There we go.
Yeah.
This is what I want to pull up.
Blue Ball
When
Inn.
he's talking
And the
about me
Blue
doing my
Ball
notes.
Inn originated in England in 1635 or something, and then ended up over here.
Oh, yeah, you have to do it twice.
Tons of history. Nicole's been researching it. My friends have been researching it, and we are actually, as soon as we get done with Krampus in Berryville and we get packed up, we're going to run out to a grave that's right around the corner from the event of one of the spirits in the house.
Here we go. Oh, I saved it twice apparently.
Yeah.
So here's the flyer.
There it is.
Yes. So are we going to do any lives that night? Are we going to go live? Are we going to do some TikToks?
No, I think we're going to record and just kind of piece it together.
Yeah. So you have some cameras here.
I have some,
and I have mine. So we can set up some cameras in different rooms. And
yeah,
Randall, I wish you could join us.
I do too. That's a fantastic image, honestly.
Yeah, well, there's more. Like if you go, let me share some more of this. I've actually been wanting to see this space for a while. When he first opened up, we were talking to him about possibly doing some things there, and just never got around to doing it. Here we go.
Yeah, and he opened up 2 years ago yesterday when I was there. It was the anniversary yesterday.
Wow, man. Oh, the main Paranormal HorrorCon is on. Like I said, I'm getting really drainage.
What's up, Jeff, Ashley?
Jeff and Ashley, this is one of our sponsors. This is what we were talking about earlier. Got to go out and see them. Go to their Facebook, follow them, see all the amazing people that are coming to that event. So, and Jerry. Hi, Jerry. Jerry, well, I guess that's a good ways from you, Jerry. Got to come down to the Krampus event.
Hey, Jeff, they found a Ouija board in the Blue Ball Inn, and I'm talking over with the owner about seeing if you might want it. So,
really, Jeff, if you if that's you on there,
found one.
That's
So
where'd they find it at?
Like an
it was in a. It
Ouija
actually wasn't. It wasn't part of the original house. They found it in a piece of furniture that they had gotten at an auction and brought in. It was the Ouija board was used to help support the furniture somewhere.
Ooh.
What?
They built it into the furniture.
Yeah, it was used to patch the furniture or something. The owner of the house has the board. He removed it. There was some issues going on in the house, and somebody suggested to remove the board from the house. And as soon as they removed the board, the issues went away. You guys will hear the story Saturday night. I won't do
Okay.
the story justice, but you'll hear the story Saturday night.
Yeah, and we're gonna record stuff. I just I think this is gonna be a chill one. This is kind of Dave's first like legitimate investigation, so I want to train him.
Wait,
quit.
train who?
Train? No.
I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry,
I
Nicole.
missed
That was
something.
me.
I'm just gonna go over here.
Sorry. We Nicole and I have we are 12-year-old boys in our head.
We are.
Mhm.
And, oh, you should have seen us. You should have seen us a couple weekends ago in Maryland while we were like twin.
Pause. Pause.
Pause. We were grabbing each other. Like,
6, 7.
6.
Oh, I knew somebody was going to say it. I knew somebody was going to say it. 6, 7.
Yeah, I do it just
Oh.
to piss everybody off.
I work at a school. I hear 6, 7 all day long. So, yeah. Jeff, I did just send you a link if you want to join in and talk about that Ouija board. So, Jerry Swope will be at Walnut Hill Manor this Friday and Saturday and at the 1912 Historic Hoover House with table tipping. We are actually going to be at Walnut Hill
That hill.
the following, or
Yes.
when are we going to be there?
November 29th.
29th.
November 29th.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is our first public investigation.
Yes, and that was wild how that came about. We were all at my event, and the people that own Walnut Hill went to Nicole and asked her to bring her team in to investigate.
Yeah, I've been there. It's a pretty intense place, and I know they have done a lot of changes since then and added some things, but it is intense. It is really intense.
Yeah,
So-
it was actually really cool. Like you said, I was sitting outside and they like walked up to me and they're like, "Hey, we have a haunted house. Do you want to come hang out?" And I was like, "Okay."
There are really cool people, like
I know.
amazing people. They really are, and so is the Hoover House. Like,
Yes,
Starley, you got to see the Hoover House.
yes, I did. And
And
I
Nicole,
did,
have you
we
been
did a
able to go to
little-
the Hoover House and
Not
check
yet.
it out?
Oh, we got to go then.
Mhm.
I had fun.
Oh, the Hoover House. I've been to the Hoover House several times.
Yeah, and I always
I've
drag.
slept
I
in
drag
every
him there
bedroom
when
of the
we were
Hoover
just
House.
friends.
Yeah, that's when we.
I think
Matt.
so far since I've met Dave Snarly, I'm like almost completely booked until November of next year.
Okay, hold on. I just got to address something real quick. Pull up Jerry's last comment. Jerry, you know Jason. But I will let you know. We're going to be there November 29th. It's the Saturday or 29th, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and we are going live.
Yes. We're going to go live at Walnut. But
Walnut
you
Hill
know
Manor.
Jason, Jerry. You know Jason. He's been at the Hoover House
Yeah,
multiple times.
I've been in the Hoover House maybe at least 10 times. At least 10 times. I used to be a member of PIMP Paranormal Investigators of Middle Pennsylvania.
Yes.
So that's
PIMP.
yeah.
What a great name.
PIMP.
Down with
Yep.
OPP.
Down with the I love it. I love it. You see, I put up my little name there, OPP. So I want to address the silent member here. He's just kind of like in the background, listening to us talk. Randall, how did you get involved in the paranormal? I want to know more about you.
So my background is in videography.
Mhm.
I've studied it for many, many years. And I'd say I probably got into paranormal right around 2020-ish, sometime around there. Had always had an interest in it, just never went forth with it. And my first investigation was at the Bel Air house, actually. And that was my really like first real experience with like how serious it, because like, you know, I went in like kind of like a skeptic, like, you know, I don't know. And what happened there on my first investigation sold me. I
That's a
was
pretty
like,
intense place.
yeah, and I have a video for it, exactly what happened, and I've been hooked ever since. I love exploring these places. I come from like a urbex background, like exploring abandoned buildings and stuff with your friends, filming that kind of stuff, and just being at these historic places is fantastic. I just think it's so cool.
That's exactly how I started with Jason Combs. We just did urban exploring.
That's me too.
We like trespassed into places that we weren't supposed to be, and like we
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
really think about it as paranormal. We were just like, this is cool. And then we started experiencing shit that, like, wait, how do you explain what just happened? So we'd start bringing cameras, and like all of a sudden it became a paranormal investigation and not just an urban exploration.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy thing about urbex too is like, you're doing it, you don't know if it's paranormal or if it's crackhead.
Yes. We've read across that where it's like, oh my god, let's find out where that noise came from, and it's there's a crackhead sleeping in the corner. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry,
dude.
We have a friend,
Yeah.
you know, Mondo Docs. He does a lot of urban stuff with me. Sorry.
Mhm.
He does a lot of urban exploring, and he makes videos about it. It's called Mondo Docs. Please go check it out. It's an amazing YouTube. And he's ran into a lot of men in the corner, guys in the corner, stuff like that.
Yep.
So allegedly Lisa asked, are you afraid of something attaching itself to you? I'm assuming. Like, let's talk about that. Like, Dave, you're new to this. I don't know how much you know about attachments, but the rest
Not
of you,
a lot.
can you chime in?
I started actually talking to Dave recently about protecting himself. He is it okay to talk about your religion, I guess?
Yeah.
What?
Okay. He comes from like a Christian background, so I said it's always a good idea to protect yourself with your own religious background. I follow paganism, so I use different herbs and crystals for that. I just think it's better for you to kind of stick with your own religious backgrounds to protect yourself. And I started making him wear a cross necklace.
Well, yeah, it depends on your religion, depends on what protections you use.
Mm-hmm.
Has any of you ever experienced like any of that? Spirits coming home with you, attachments, anything like that?
I mean, you saw me a couple weekends ago. What happened up the top of the tower?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm sensitive to things. I don't like to claim that I'm like clairvoyant or anything, but I definitely pick up on emotions and situations. And it's good to, I don't know, I just always keep like Halo or Sage or something with me in my car.
Mm-hmm. So, working in a nursing home, we call it a haunted house. We have experiences there. We can explain. I'm Native American. I use a lot of sage salt. And that's what I use. I'm Native American as well, but I'm also a Catholic. I have a mixed culture history where I kind of use both and work in both worlds. But yes, I do feel like protecting, like that's one way to kind of offset these attachments. And what did we even said as we were coming down the stairs of the Washington Monument, it was like, we're not coming with us because you had that experience up there that something was trying to connect with you. And we're like, all you got to do is voice it a lot of times and say, you can't come home with us. You can't follow us. We honor your stories. We honor what happened, but it is time for you to stay here and we are leaving.
Right.
Randall, have you ever had any experiences like that?
I can't say that I have. I've known people that have claimed, they have had attachments. Things have followed them. Misfortunes have befell them. after visiting some investigations. I can't say for sure that I have, but I don't discredit it in the slightest. Kind of like what you guys were saying in terms of like, religious backgrounds, like any kind of protection that you feel as though can ward off any of these negative energies, I think is very important to consider.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, my Jason came
Something.
back in. I unplugged my headphones and I couldn't. I'm like, you were talking, I couldn't hear.
Your headphones with my foot.
Oh, so you unplugged them. It wasn't me.
I did. With my
foot.
Sorry. My bad.
Snarly, what is your thoughts on that? I know we've been talking to you a little about that. You're newer to the paranormal.
I don't know. I'm listening. I'm willing to learn, but little story actually. My daughter got me a cross years ago, and it's made out of cut nails, the old iron cut nails. And right before I left the Blue Ball Inn last night, in the last room that I was being toured in.
I was hoping you were going to talk about that story. Yes.
Yeah. So the last room that they gave me the tour of, it was in the attic upstairs, and there was exposed beams and stuff, and they were all marked where they go and what goes together. And the owner was explaining that they were all put together with cut nails. And my friend was out in the other room, hollered in, a cut nail just fell out of the ceiling into her hand. And she brought it in and gave it to the owner. And where it fell, there was no cut nail. So we don't even know where the nail came from. The owner looked at me, handed me the nail, and he said, "The house likes you and wants you to have a gift." And then I told Nicole about it. She told me that I need to start wearing my cross, and my cross is made from cut nails. It's just one of the.
That
to
I
me,
didn't know. You didn't tell me that earlier when we talked about that your cross is made from cut nails.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be interesting this weekend.
Blue Ball Inn.
Yes.
Yeah. There's and my friend that was there actually commented today on one of my posts and thanked me for being respectful to their spirits. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to go in with a lot of respect, and it will be. I think we're going to get a lot of activity. We're gonna meet the prior residents of this inn.
Yeah, don't let me forget to get the flowers because I take gifts with me when I go to investigations. I at least try to.
Yeah. So Jerry mentioned he called Jim in to say prayer over me. Dave, I believe you know Jim. He's a table tipping guy at Hoover House.
He actually taught me table tipping at Hoover House.
So he actually baptized me in the river in the Pennsylvania portion of South Mountain, not river, the creek.
Okay.
So that was a very, I guess, pivotal moment in my life. And I felt like it offered me a lot of protections. So
actually, Jim was the one that table tipped, and my mom came through. And then at that point, I stopped investigating. I stopped doing all paranormal at all. Like I was done with the paranormal because of Jim's session.
Why is that?
Because I automatically, like at the time, I did paranormal because it was fun. And then all of a sudden it became personal. My mom was actually coming through to me. So there's a real thing after life. I thought it was just a gimmick, kind of like, hey, let's do some investigating.
Because you were urbexer. So yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like, holy shit, that's my mom. Fuck. Like I'm dabbling in something it's reality. So I just said, no, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not like making spirits like a gimmick. Like that was my big thing. Like I just was like, oh my God.
Jim is the real deal. Absolutely. 100%. Like, Randall, have you ever heard of the table tipping, what that is?
No, I'm actually not familiar with that. What is that?
So it's a pedestal table. It started back in the early 1800s during that spiritual age, or I forget what they call that, like where the people just start,
Spiritualism.
like the sisters. What are the sisters that were psychics, and
The
it's like
Fox
this whole
sisters.
the Fox
Fox
sisters, right?
sisters.
So it
Yeah.
Mhm.
started during that time.
Revelation
It was
or
a
awakening or
stage show, so to speak.
yeah.
But so there's a lot of mixed reviews about table tipping, but those of us who've had like some real
Well,
table tipping sessions,
I'll tell you what, like when Jim was doing the table tipping,
it's a
like,
form of spirit
well,
communication.
before he even started, it was Jim and I forget, is it
I was there
Nancy?
that night. It was
Nancy is what's Jim's wife's name?
no, it wasn't his wife. It was his sister,
His sister.
Jim and Jen.
Jen. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So I asked them, can I like look at the table? So I picked the table up. I looked for everything, like expanding feet so it rocks, or I looked at everything. There was no wires, no nothing, no expanding feet, no pads on the feet, no there was nothing on the table that would make it different. And so I was like, okay, cool, right on. So I partook in the table tipping such, like I thought it was just a joke. I thought that was a gimmick, like table tipping. But that night, yeah, I cried my balls, like my balls out, but my eyes out. I cried my eyes out, like, because like it was Jim's sister that was relaying like messages, and Jim was doing the table tipping session. And like the stuff that she was saying was like impossible for anybody to know just at a random time at Hoover House. So I'm like, holy shit, like table tipping is not a joke. Like it's a real thing. Like
that sounds serious.
But just inspect the tables.
Yeah.
That's why I felt totally validated in the whole situation, because I did like pick up the table and I checked all the feet, I checked everything, and it's not a fake table.
Mhm.
I watched their hands, I watched everything. I was 100% skeptical going into it. And during the situation, like during the reading, I was skeptical. But then there was just it got to a point where I was just like, no, this can't be fake.
There comes a point in that realization when your skepticism becomes like, wait a second.
Yeah.
And I saw you nodding, Randall. You were like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I understand that
Yeah.
as an urban Xer. And then all of a sudden you realize, wait, this is real. So yours was that Bel Air house, right? Was that the time that just changed it, right?
That was it. That I have other people that can say the same that I was with, and it was.
Have you been to the Bel Air house?
No, I have not.
That's a place we should get to.
Yes, I want to go back. Well, Randall and I have been trying to plan it for months now.
Yeah, we have this idea. I still want to go back to that idea. We want to do because there's the basement, there's first floor, second floor, attic. We wanted to do like a video challenge, like who can stay in the attic by themselves the longest, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Jen, I did ask you about your son. I do remember that.
And yes, the table that they used was Emma.
And Jenny Schaefer here, the first time I met her was at a table tipping session at the Hoover House.
Wow.
So
Shauna just told me about table tipping. I didn't know about it. She, like, when I went to the Doss house, which,
yeah, I wanted to bring that up before we end tonight. We have about, I usually go until about 9:15, 9:30. So, yeah, so let's lead, that's a good lead in to I've been to the Doss house. They're one of our sponsors. I've been there multiple times. I actually was there before they opened and everything like that. And they're just had their year anniversary. What were your thoughts? Tell us about the Doss house.
So I've been to the Doss house before. I went with another group of friends. And there was like bumps, like kind of bumps and stuff like that. But this last time I went, it was Shauna was looking for somebody to come with her. So it was just her and I. And I heard audible growls in my ear. I heard a child talking. the music box was going off in the crawl space where should have been absolutely nothing there. Shauna was laughing at me because I went to go bolt out the door and I stopped and I was like, okay, I could do this, I could do this. And I turned back around and I went back in. But that whole experience with that house is
Jason
crazy.
hasn't been there yet.
I've never been there yet.
Sterling hasn't been there.
Crazy.
Randall, I'm assuming you have not. It is. I have never been to a house like that before in my life.
Me either, ever. I made me. If I was not a believer, I am now.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I really
it was.
want to go.
Oh yeah.
Dave's going. He is going on the 4th.
I knew if I had time, I could take off of work. I work for a school, so we get very limited time off because we're off all the holidays,
Summer, yeah,
all summer. If I could take off, I'd be with you guys.
What day is it?
Yeah.
December 4th.
it's a Thursday.
December 4th.
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, I'm not.
And
off either.
it's another one of those things that just fell into place because part of my research was going to be in Laredo.
Yes, it
And
is.
I was going to go to my next event, out of town event. I was driving within 12 miles of Laredo, and me and Nicole got to talking about doing a little research in town. Next thing we know, she did the Doss House thing and she just rocked it out. I watched that entire live. She just rocked that entire night out. And we ended up falling in on December 4th, which is also the next full moon.
Mm-hmm.
And we got an overnight there. And then Friday, I'll be up in Erie, Pennsylvania for Krampusnacht.
Yeah, that is you. I can't wait for Dave to get in there. And Randall, we have to plan over the winter. I know originally I was supposed to be at the Doss House on the 6th, which is that Saturday after you guys are going to be there to do a paint night. But then we got sidetracked to Ohio. So I will be in Sandusky, Ohio on the 6th for an event over there. And so I think we're going to reschedule that paint night event for January. So you guys have to come and maybe we can work out paint night investigation type of thing or something.
That'd be fun.
Okay. So I like this question. All right. Yeah. So you guys know about mimics. I've been seeing YouTube scares of them bumped into a whole mimic thing. I noticed they mimic copies, your loved ones, voices, etc., but I'm curious about this. So I have a lot of experience with mimics. Randall, have you ever had any experience with mimics?
I literally just made a short film about mimics.
Okay. Why did I think I knew that. I feel like I knew that.
Doppelgangers, if we're getting at the same thing here.
Yeah, because I feel like when we go to these investigations, family members always come through. And I don't mean to knock your experience of what happened at the table, because I had a similar one with my my cousin that came through. A lot of times when we go to these investigations, you'll have personal experiences of families that will come through. And I feel like it's a way for them to connect. So Randall, why don't you talk a little bit about what your video that you just talked about with the mimics?
So that's always kind of been like an interesting topic to me. You know, like I like doing TikTok shorts, different things like that. And the whole, I think I read like a short story about like doppelgangers, not so much like in the paranormal sense, kind of like what you might be getting at, like the whole someone coming through that is pretending to be another person. But I just kind of came up with this idea about like a person who gets stuck in an elevator. They can't get off on the right floor, and on the floor that they keep getting off, the mimic or doppelganger is there on that floor and takes their place and leaves them on the floor.
Okay.
So that is very cool. But in terms of like the paranormal side of things, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Bel Air House kind of has something like that.
They do.
The little girl Emily, I think,
Emily Davis?
yes, Emily Davis, is said to be the spirit of a little girl, but a lot of people claim that is not the case. She is not a little girl spirit at all. That is just for the trust factor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they think to trick you. Like they trick you into like, oh, this is who I really am, but not. And I think a lot of times I've run into many experiences with my clients and with investigations I've been at. Like, you do have these people coming through. I had a private case that I did close to here where he was 100% thought it was his sister, and she was coming through because she was showing him like little things. And I think that's what Sage Old School Sega 92 or Sega Old School, right? Is that, I don't have my glasses on. Okay. Was talking about like this mimic like copied your loved ones, and so he was for sure it was his sister because he heard her voice. So yeah, I guess there's two different kind of branches you could go out with that, with the mimics. But I like the idea what you're saying about the elevator and like getting off the elevator and someone takes your place. That's pretty cool. So where is that video? Where can people watch that?
That is on my TikTok, Art Explorer Vlogs. That is also my YouTube channel as well, because I kind of started out like when talking with Jason, like the whole like Urbex thing, and that's my YouTube channel is just Art Explorer. So obviously now being in Open Portal Paranormal, I'm going to collaborate more with that stuff.
Most of us are Urbexers here, so.
Yeah. I kind of mix like paranormal Urbex like video games because that's just who I am.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's us too. You fit right in.
Yeah. Expedition 33.
Have you played Expedition 33?
I have not played that.
Oh, you need to.
No, that's a good one.
I've been playing the new Silent Hill remake, and I really like it.
I love that.
Not new. It's like came out last year, but I just started playing now. So
yeah, and new to you.
Yes.
So there is a place I'd love to take you guys in South Mountain, Pennsylvania. That is an old POW camp, a World War II. I did a video, and it's on my YouTube, about the things that happened there. And it's been 3 different things. It was a POW camp during World War II. And then, and this was like an Urbex thing. I went to go explore it, but then ended up paranormal, like as I was there. And it was a CCC camp. That's not right. Christian, like a Christian camp, a CCA camp.
Like a youth camp, like
a youth camp. Yeah, and then something else. It was 3 different things, but started as a POW.
That's wild.
And it's all ruins now. It's all ruins. It's in Pennsylvania. It's in Michoud State Forest. So if you go Michoud State Forest POW camp,
look this up right now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They have a whole map, but also in that same forest is an old Girl Scouts camp. That the pool is still there, everything is there, and then it turned into a like family fun center. People will go to the mountain, and Jerry knows because Jerry lives there. Pond Bank has a spirit. Pond Bank has a white lady. We talked about white ladies a couple episodes ago, and it's all in that area where Jerry lives, and there's a family fun center. There's so much history there.
Oh, that's right outside of Gettysburg.
Yeah, it's not far from Gettysburg.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Aren't we all meeting in Gettysburg at some point?
I was just gonna say, aren't we going like the 30th? Weren't we talking about going to Gettysburg?
So we're gonna do the investigation and then go to Gettysburg the next day, right?
Yes. We're gonna be so tired.
Yeah.
When are we sleeping?
Never. I'm gonna be there Friday, so never.
Pond Bank. Is there Bigfoot sightings in Pond Bank?
Yes, there is. That's where I have all of my Bigfoot sightings. Okay. That's where I got all of my evidence.
Because that's where that sounds familiar. Because I've heard of Bigfoot sightings up there. And
I've done. I have an episode of Eerie Encounters where I took guys out, Steve Dills out from Eerie Encounters to Pond Bank and did some Bigfoot investigating. So there is sightings there too.
Nice.
Look at all these connections between cryptid and paranormal.
Let's go. What are we waiting for?
We have jobs, and none of us has won the lottery yet.
I'm going to.
Jason's going to win the lottery.
Get on it.
I feel like it. Yeah.
We're just gonna all buy like RVs and just travel together.
That's
buy
my
you
goal.
guys all RVs.
Mine
Like,
too.
I got $900 million in my pocket.
So
right
we
now.
just talked the other night, like if we win this 900 million from the Mega Millions, we're going to hire a camera crew, buy an RV, and hire a, I guess, social
2
media
RVs.
crew. 2 RVs.
Because the camera crew
Because
has
we're
to
gonna
travel too.
let the camera crew
There you
travel
go,
on our
Randall.
own RV.
Yeah,
Follow us
I'm your
around.
first employee. I'm your first employee.
Because
Sign me up.
he's a cameraman.
Yeah. And an
We
investor.
got
me up.
her. Yeah.
There we go.
Sign me up.
There we go. All right, you're our first employee. Are you sure you're okay? You're gonna follow us around, like even like in the weird moments.
Even in the weird moments.
You're gonna film us on the OnlyFans channel?
No,
No.
We'll have to talk about the price, but okay. We'll get
well, we
there.
even came up with that. We said, okay, so we're gonna get you an RV. You're gonna travel around. You don't have to pay for anything in the RV, and then $4,000 a month. 5,000 a month. Is that what we said? 5,000 a month. We were gonna pay each cameraman, plus perks and benefits.
Well, the
Okay.
OnlyFans cameraman, you gotta pay him a little.
See, I knew this was not a live stream. You said it was a love steam. I knew.
It's
I knew.
totally a
I
love
knew.
team.
I knew where this was going. I knew it.
So there he goes. See,
right.
See, he does. He fits in.
All right, employee number 1.
Jerry says, I'm the driver.
All right, employee number 2. Here we go. We got this
Starly,
rolling.
you met Jerry, but Rachel, you have not yet. Or Nicole, right? I call you Rachel because I looked at Rachel. Your
I
name
think
last
I
weekend.
did, but I don't remember for sure.
My camera's doing something weird.
Jerry is a good friend, a very gifted medium who doesn't believe, or I don't want to say he doesn't believe, but I guess he Jerry, I'll let you say that in the comments. He struggles with it sometimes. All the spirits come to him, and I guess struggles with boundaries with spirits. I guess that's a good word for it.
I just
Oh.
So he lives in Pond Bank, which is about 10 minutes from the Hoover House. So and serious, he's like, no, I'm not. I'm the shy one, but also very gifted. So, all right. Well, we're coming to the end of our show. I want to plug everything we can plug. So if you guys, after the show ends, go into the comments of the show and you can plug in all your links and stuff like that, because I didn't get those ahead of time, and that's a lot of work. So if you guys just go in and plug all your links, like Randall, plug your links to YouTube, your TikTok. I did plug a couple earlier about the event that's happening at the Krampus event, and plug everything in. People can find them in that space. But Nicole, what is your last words you want to say for anybody that is on here watching and related to paranormal, related to anything?
Okay, serious. If you think that you can't do it, just start it, because I didn't think that I could start a group. I didn't think that I could do any of this, and now I'm overwhelmed with how much I do have to do on my plate.
Yeah, you're a go-getter. I want to say that about you. You are like, you get an idea, you're going to go with it, which is very similar to Snarly. He's gets an idea, he's going to roll with it. He's going to go. He's just boom, I'm in. And then Jenny, oh, here's Jenny. Just sat down after waiting 3 hours. What is that? Oh goodness, are they opening a Krispy Kreme? So I went with Jenny to Krispy Kremes in Maryland because she had to have it. I picked her up from the airport. It was actually last December, and we had to stop at Krispy Kreme's. So her and I got hats, and we did the whole thing. So I'm excited for you, Jenny. That was one. Jenny, we were actually just talking at the Bel Air house. You weren't on here for that one. I know Jenny has experiences. I think she has experiences there too. But she lives in Minnesota. I have to say it like that.
Minnesota.
You have to say it like that, right? Minnesota.
Minnesota.
So I am glad you, Nicole, have created this team. I'm very happy to be part of it. It feels right. It really does. So, Starly, what are your last words for anybody on here?
Love everybody, judge no one.
The judge part. Oh my God, I love that part. Like there's we are not, we are human. We tend to judge people, but being aware of that and understanding that we are all individuals and have our own experiences. So, all right, Randall, last words.
Live in the present.
Bel Air House in Ohio. That's what we're talking about, right?
That is it. That is
okay.
it.
I think there's another Bel Air House. Live in the present. So, Jason,
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just wondering
Okay.
if there was another Bel Air House. I never heard of another one.
Somewhere in
There is another one, right?
Outside of my house, playing
Out on West Coast.
B-ball outside of the school with some. Wait, what's the song go? Prince of Bel Air? Is that the Bel Air
Oh my
House?
God, are we really doing like?
You got
And
Will
we
Smith.
got
calling
so
him.
Born and
serious.
raised-
The Fresh Prince, like that's the Bel Air, right?
And West Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Born and
that's where he was
raised.
born and raised. He
Born
was
and
playing-
raised on a playground.
Where I spent
Sorry.
most of my days.
Yep.
Imagine like Will Smith haunting you at the Bel Air House, though. That'd be
Oh,
crazy.
God.
Oh my God.
He just slap
My
you.
wife's name out of your
Gotcha.
mouth. No, wait. That's, no.
Oh, I am so done. Yes. So Jerry's been there, but Jenny has not. I thought she had been to Bel Air House. I think she's talked about going there, and she has not. So, Jason, what are your last words for anybody watching?
Words.
Words.
I don't know. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, keep
Have
track
fun,
of us. We're
right?
gonna have awesome experiences. The
It's gonna
route
be
we're
fun.
going, the investigations we're doing, it's gonna be great when we put points together. It's gonna be an amazing thing.
And that's what I want to say about you. Like, we haven't talked much about you. I think we really haven't highlighted Jason, but
No, I'm just
he is like the researcher. Like, literally, like,
I want to say so much right now, but I can't.
we all
right
call
now.
it. I can't. Like, we can't say a lot, but
No.
we have a term for what. Like, he is in it. He's made spreadsheets. He has made. I don't know if Randall has had it. Did we share those in
I
the
don't
chat?
know.
Spreadsheets
And I'm really
I believe
upset.
that.
timelines
Yeah.
and all of this
I'm
stuff. Like,
upset how the timeline came out on the Google Doc. Like, I don't
how?
think everybody has the same format.
well, you
It's
have to
like
look at it
made
on the
out.
computer.
It looks
Like,
weird.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
So when
And
he
I have
gets-
a couple people to add to that might put pieces together as far as a certain book we were talking about.
Okay, so I have to talk more.
Awesome.
So-
We need a meeting call together.
Jenny wants to know if Stacy and Jason want to go to Wildwood. That's another place I have been drawn to for a very long time and haven't been able to get. So
Wildwood is cool. That's a
Wildwood
cool
is
spot.
have you
great.
been there, Randall?
Yeah.
When's
that's
the last
like
time
that.
I was investigating with Jenny? That was at a jailhouse, an old jailhouse, like maybe 4 years ago, 3 years ago. No, it had to have been 5 years ago. Holy shit. Time flies.
There's a lot of old jailhouses. That narrows it down, Jason.
Yeah, you'd have to look at my Facebook like 5 years ago.
Yeah, maybe Jenny. Can you remember when you investigated with Jason in a jailhouse?
Yeah, it was Jason and Jason Pimps that
Yeah.
you investigated with. Yeah,
That
it was
sounds
a
like
long time
probably
ago.
Ohio.
I don't remember.
Ohio State.
No, it's
Okay.
what Ohio State Reformatory. No, that wasn't it. But we've been there. But we went to a lot of places.
Yeah.
It was all about clout, though. Like when we started going places like that, that's what
Mhm.
kind of turned me off a lot.
And that's definitely something. Like, we are in here for the research. A lot of us are here just like, obviously, Randall, you come from our background more of what, waiting met you, Jason? He says
Yeah, you did.
Jason
Yes,
and
I met
Jason.
you. It was at God, it was a prison. We investigated a prison together. We even have a big picture together. Like,
Alright, we'll have
I
to
can't
look it up.
switch. I
We-
can't switch your profile.
Well, we will look it up and we'll send it to her privately. But I'm excited because like this end has that Urban X exploring. Nicole, you have the paranormal side of it, and Snarly, you have the cryptid side. So I'm excited how we collaborate and bring all this stuff together. So
Yeah.
those are my last words. I am thankful to have you guys all. I'm finally part of a team. I've never really been part of a team. There's been some restrictions where I wasn't able to kind of join a team in my life, but those restrictions are now gone, and now I can do what I want, and I'm excited about that. So I'm glad to be here. So thank you guys.
Likewise.
We're gonna rock it.
So again, you guys, if you want to stay on after I end the live, you guys can stay on if you want to chat, if you want to hit the hay and scoot out of here. But I'm going to play my end stream here. And I thank everybody that's been here tonight. All of you in the comments, all of you guys that shared, comment, anything that any type of interaction you have done with this podcast tonight has helped the podcast. So thank you very much. I'm sorry I'm a little sick and kind of out of it. But thank you all for being here. We do this because of you. And don't forget to fill your cup first. You can't pour from an empty cup. Have a great night.